Franco Strito, talking about movies.
Hey, Frank, I wasn't sure what number to call. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. How you doing?
Good. Is it Hercules and the Moon Men?
Hercules against the Moon Men. It's you gotta be you gotta be precise. And this is one of the weirder movies you've shown. It's let's see. Last week we showed Hercules Unchained, which did not with Steve Reeves, which did not start the sword and sandals, the Italian muscle men movie craze, but it was early on. And this one is near the end. Hercules Against the Moon Men is 1964, and I guess within a year or two the whole craze would be done, and all the muscle man movies coming out of Italy would be done. This is actually an Italian-French production.
Okay.
And the leading man is named Alan Steele, but his real name is Sergio Sciani, so he's the Italian. And the leading lady, who is the evil queen of Samara, is a French actress named Dani Claire, and they're both in their 20s. And what strikes me about a lot of old movies, and I guess we can call a 1964 movie old.
We can now.
Yeah, is that people look so much older than their age. And both Hercules and the Queen of Samara are in their 20s when they make this movie. But I think if modern viewers watch it, they'll say, oh, you know, he's pushing 40, she's 35. People just look younger now. It's you know, it's a different age. People are living longer and they're looking younger. So now it's kind of a weird movie. I mean, it's all over the map. There's a plot line in it, but there's, you know, one fight after another, one daring deed after another.
If it's Italian-French, I'm going to blame the French.
Yeah, we'll blame the French. I don't mind. But it's fun, but it's a little strange. A lot of the Italian muscle man movies, the Hercules movies, began. They were basically like old westerns. You know, there's the hired gun comes to town to clean out the evil guys who are making life miserable for everybody. Turn the Lone Ranger into Hercules, and turn the evil rancher into the evil king or queen, and you have an Italian muscle man movie. And as the genre went on, and this was a genre that only lived five years, certainly less than 10 years. You can argue as to when these things started and ended, but this is a short-lived genre. They evolved into more. You know, they kept looking for new elements, so some of the science fiction comes in. So there's a little bit of that in here with the Moon Men, but you don't see that much of the Moon Men.
And it's not on the moon, right?
It's not. No, the Moon Men come to. There's a place in ancient Greece which has been basically enslaved by these guys from outer space, and they make a deal with the queen, who is all too happy to take whatever they'll give her to give her the power. I don't want to spoil the plot, but that you learn that in the first few minutes, and it's Hercules that comes to clean up the town.
I can't stand it when they don't do it on the moon. Just get some rocks and turn the lights off, and you're on the moon.
That's true. Now, one of the charms of these movies is that when they get outdoors, they're in Italy, or sometimes they're in Tunisia, and sometimes they're filming them around real ruins. So you do get to see that. And but with the Sahara right there, they could have said this is the moon, and we would have believed them. And if they said people can, like you and I, can go to the moon and breathe there and do superhero feats, it wouldn't be the most incredible thing this movie is trying to claim. So you're quite right.
That is fascinating. We have 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Well, what movies have you seen lately?
I saw The Premium Rush.
How was that?
I really liked it. Did you see Speed with Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock?
I loved Speed. I didn't care that much for Speed 2, but I loved Speed.
Not many people like Speed 2. In fact, more people like Beverly Hills Cop 3 than like Speed 2.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm guessing. But David Koepp was on my show, the director. He wrote Jurassic Park and Day After Tomorrow and Angels and Demons and one of the Spider-Man movies. So David Koepp is the director.
Okay.
With Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Batman, Dark Knight Rises.
Yep.
And I think it's a great movie because they're on bikes. These are bike messengers in a very intriguing plot with a corrupt cop scrambling all over Manhattan to kind of, I don't want to give anything away, but it's speed on a bicycle. It's speed on a bicycle.
All right.
And I think Koepp does an amazing job of keeping your attention with the stop action, and I think he does some beautiful imagery in this. I just really liked the movie.
Well, it's on my list of things to say. I'm ashamed to say, here I am reviewing movies for you, and I haven't been to the movies in about a month. The fates and muses have just conspired against me to let me get into a theater. I've been watching things on TV. I had to stay home with a sick relative on Saturday, and it was John Wayne Day on AMC. And I saw The Shootist, and I'd seen snippets of The Shootist before, but which I liked, but I really loved that movie. That was the highlight of my Saturday, mainly because I couldn't get out. I had to watch TV all day. But I got to get to the theaters because there's a lot there I want to see. I haven't seen The Bourne Legacy.
Oh, I like it.
I guess The Possession is coming out this weekend. I'd like to see that.
Bourne Legacy and Premium Rush are very exciting movies. 44 seconds left.
Okay.
You're back. I'm glad you weren't in New Orleans this week, Frank.
Yeah, we got out. I got out just before actually, a few years ago, I haven't got time to tell you, but I woke up that morning and they were evacuating the city, and that was an adventure. And it took us forever to get out of there because the roads were jammed. But yes, I was glad I got out on Sunday. And even then, I could start to see people were evacuating. People that said, I'm not going to take another chance, were getting out. So the roads were jammed for a Sunday afternoon. But I'm glad it didn't do much to New Orleans. I feel bad for it did do some damage to people that are around the area, and I feel bad for them.
And that's our show for tonight. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's our show, people. Thank you, Dave Goth.